far in math, we've learned how to write subtraction number sentence in order to take away. Just on Friday, we were talking about those subtraction where we have some number sentences where we have to take our whole and we're minusing the part that we're taking away. And so far we talked about how we can take things away, like cookies when we eat them, balloons when we pop them, eggs that crack. Those are all things that we can take away. Today we're going to learn how to use subtraction in order to compare two numbers. Okay. So today we're going to be listening for the words hat and cat. And yes, they both rhyme. Here we go.
5 cats have polka dot hats. 2 cats have striped hats. How many more polka dot hats than striped hats are there?
Okay, so that is our question. How many polka dot hats than striped hats are there? Remember, I said story problems are just like reading a problem in a book. We need to figure out what they're asking me to find out. Remember, it's my turn, hands down.
This is a comparing question. What do you want to compare?
Okay, so we see on the board up here, there's a big orange word that says compare. When I'm comparing things, I'm finding how they're either the same or they're different. So we're going to want to compare the cats with the polka dot hats and the cats with the orange hats. My turn, thank you.
The numbers of polka dot hats and striped hats. How can you find the answer to a comparing question?
Okay, so this is what we're trying to figure out today. How are we going to use subtraction in order to answer a comparing question? Remember, when we compare, we're figuring out how they're alike or different. So what I need to do is I need to use a strategy. A strategy is really going to help me with this today. And then I'm going to need to figure out, hands down, my turn, my thinking, how many orange hats I have. And I'm sorry, I don't have my orange one. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go back into my problem. I know I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cats with blue polka dot hats. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next step is now I have to count my cats with orange hats. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now I have my strategy. Now I get to figure out my difference, my comparison. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to find where they're the same. This one is the same, and this one is the same. So what I have left over is 1, 2, 3. I have 3 more blue hats than orange hats. In order to turn this into a subtraction problem, instead of finding the whole like we've been doing, I'm just going to take away my blue hats from my orange hats. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue hats. Take away 1, 2, 2 orange hats. 5 minus 2 equals 1, 2, 3. And my label is 3 blue hats. So that that's how we're going to solve comparison problems today. I have 9 striped hats and 5 orange hats. How many more striped hats than orange hats do I have? When I hear more, that's also going to help me know that this is a comparison problem. So, how many striped hats did I have, everyone? 9. So how many dots am I going to have to draw? Sydney? I'm sorry, Cadence.
9.
9. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot of hats. Okay, now everyone, how many polka dotted hats did I have? Shout it loud and proud. 5! So, Joey, how many dots am I going to have to draw for my polka dotted hats? 5. Here we go. Help me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, did you see how I lined up all of these dots right underneath one another? That tells my brain which ones I'm comparing. We don't want to draw dots all over, or I'm not going to know which one I should cross out. Okay, so next step. What was our next step? How am I going to figure how many more blue striped hats than orange polka dotted hats I have? What do I need to do next, Aurora?
You just need to line them up.
I need to line them up and cross them out, right? These are the same. These are the same. These are the same. These are the same. And these are the same. Well, what do I have left? What do I have left? Dawson? 4 what? Woo! I have 4 dots left. So I will ask the question again, everyone. How many more blue striped hats than do I have than orange polka dot hats? Everyone, tell me. 4. How do I know that, Bailey? How do I know I have 4 left over?
Because
Or 4 more, I'm sorry.
you used the strategy.
I use the strategy of crossing out where they're the same. Now I'm only going to use the strategy when I compare 2 numbers, okay? So, if I was to write a number sentence, remember I can't use my whole. I'm not going to count all of my hats. I have to take my blue striped hats minus my orange polka dotted hats, Joey, to figure out what my answer is. Let's see. Roxy, what would be my first number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What did Roxy have to do? Nope, what did she have to do to figure out 9? What did she have to do, Sydney? She had to count the blue striped hats. So I'll go 9. What sign do I put, Lena? Am I combining hats? Or am I taking away hats? But am I really taking them away?
No.
No, remember, I'm comparing. Say the word. Comparing. I'm comparing hats. So, plus or minus, Lena? Minus. What's my next number, Riella? How do I know? What did you have to do? Oh, what did I have to count? What did I have to count to find this number, Aurora? The polka dot hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 minus 5. What comes next, Joey? No, I can't write my answer down yet, Haley. equals, and then Joey, what do I need? 4. 9 minus 5 equals 4. Okay. I have 6 red connecting cubes. Do you see it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I also have a tower of 4 connecting cubes right here. They're a little hard to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? I want you to go ahead and turn and talk to your neighbor, and you're going to tell me, are there more blue cubes? I'm sorry. You're going to tell me, are there more blue cubes or red cubes? Go.
Red.
It should go really fast, right? I can just look at it. Everyone tell me.
Red.
There are more red cubes than blue cubes. Now, you're going to turn and talk, and you're going to decide how many more red cubes than blue cubes there are. Go.
2.
And then when you're talking to your neighbor and deciding how many more red cubes and blue cubes, you're going to talk to them about how you figured that out. Go. 2 more. Thumbs up if you agree with them, thumbs down if you don't. Very nicely done. Now, Riella, you and Kale worked together. Riella, how did you figure out that there was 2 more red cubes than blue cubes? Ooh, she said she counted the boxes that were open. Thumbs up if you use that same strategy.
Okay, here it is.
Okay, Max, you don't have your thumbs up. What strategy did you use?
I recognize you.
Okay, tell me more. You said you recognized it in your brain. How did you do that?
I saw the red cubes and there was 2 empty spots, so I counted them.
Okay, so same thing like Riella, right? Does somebody have anything different that they use? Sydney?
I saw that 4 were open.
Okay, so I had some friends kind of count how many were open, and I had some kids count the leftovers. Does it really matter? It doesn't really matter as long as I find where they're the same, right? And then I'm going to either count these open spaces or I'm going to count what's left over. 1, 2. So what would be my number sentence? How many red? Everyone? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus how many blues? 4. 6 minus 4. What was our difference? 2. Remember, the difference is the answer to a subtraction problem. Here we go. Sydney sees several cars driving by. She sees 6 red cars and 4 blue cars. Sydney wonders how many more red cars drive by. Work with your partner. Go.
Right? 6 of them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's 6 red cars. So 71 cars. Oops. That worked. 4 blue cars. Yeah. Okay. Let's do 6. Joey, do you think it's 6 minus 4? 6 minus 4 equals 3. How many? I like how this. My favorite. 4 blue cars. Oh my gosh, my name. I got 4. Now I know how many. I think it's 6.
Go ahead and put away just put down your markers and your crayons. And let's go ahead and talk about what you figured out. How many, remember what was the question? What was the question asking me in this comparison problem, Ashlyn? No, what was the question asking me in this comparison problem? Sydney?
How many cars there?
Not just how many cars, how many,
Cars.
no, Max? How many more red cars were driving by than blue cars? So Kale, I need to figure out how many red cars I had first. How many were there? There were 6 red cars. Now what? Tell me more. How many blue cars were there, Sydney?
4.
4. But is this my number sentence? It's not my number sentence, is it?
Minus.
Oh, why minus? I'm taking them away. When I solve a comparison problem, I have to take away one group from another. I'm comparing 2 groups. So I have 6 minus 4 equals blank. And hopefully the strategy you used was how many red cars were there? Do you remember? 6. So I'm going to draw 6 red dots. How many blue cars were there?
4.
I find where there are answers.